Welcome back. Let's write some more Leetcode today. Today we are solving group anagrams. I will go over 2 ways to solve this problem, but we'll only go over the code of the optimal solution. If you're only interested in the optimal solution, then feel free to skip to the desired timestamp. So the problem states that we are given an array of strings strs, and we want to group the anagrams together, and we can return the answer in any order. So an anagram just means when 2 words can form the same word, or that they consist of the same letters but just in different order. So that's what an anagram is. So if we look at this example, nat and tan consist the same letters in different word, and 8, eat, and t consist the same letters but just in different order, and we just want to group the anagrams together. So how can we solve this problem? So one way that we can solve this problem is that we can create a default dictionary, and for the keys of the default dictionary, it can just be a tuple of the alphabetically sorted letters of that word. So as we can see, eat, t, and 8 when sorted alphabetically will always be A, E, and T because they are anagrams. Tan and nat when sorted alphabetically will always be A and T because they are anagrams. And B, A, T when sorted alphabetically will be put in the category of A, B, T. So this default dictionary can group these anagrams together, and we can just return the values as our answer. So the time complexity of this would be O of n times m log m, where n is the number of strings and m is the length of the longest string, because there will be n strings that we have to go through, and then we have to sort each string, and sorting will take m log m times. And the space complexity would be n times m, where n is the number of strings and m is the length of the longest string, because the tuple can take up to m letters long. So there actually is a more efficient way to solve this problem, and we'll get to that one right now. So the faster way to solve this problem is that we can still create a default dictionary, but instead of having to spend the time sorting each of these letters, we can just do it in linear time by putting each letter in their order of the alphabet. So let's go through these examples. So for eat, E is the 5th letter of the alphabet, so we have it over here. T is the 20th letter of the alphabet, so we have it over here. And A is the first alphabet, so we have it over here. And the same would be for T and 8. They will all be in this category. And tan, we have T, the 20th letter of the alphabet, A, the first letter of the alphabet, and N, the 14th letter of the alphabet. And the same would be for nat. And then for bat, we have the 1st, 2nd, and 20th letter of the alphabet. So if the letter is in the word, then the value would be 1 in the key or the tuple. And if it's not in the alphabet, then the value will be 0. And I'll show you guys how we can implement this in the coding section, but right now I'm just explaining the approach. So the time complexity of this method would be O of n times m, because we need to go through each string in this list, and then for each string we have to go through all the letters. So n would be the number of strings, and m would be the longest string in this set of strings. And the space complexity would just be O of n, where n is the number of strings. Because the tuple right here, the length will always be 26, so it does not depend on the length of the string, but it will still be O of n time because the number of tuples we make would depend on the number of strings that there are. So now let's get to the coding part. So first we're gonna set up a default dictionary. We'll call it ans, and the default value will be list. And then we're gonna loop through the string for s and strs, and then the 26 length tuple will be called count. And then for c and s, so we loop through each string, and then we're gonna figure out the order it is in of the alphabet. So or c and minus or of a, the ASCII code, and then we add it by 1, right? And then so now we're gonna key the tuple. We're gonna make count a tuple because it has to be immutable, and then we append the string. And then in the end, we will just return a list of the values of the default dictionary. And let's see if it works. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was helpful to you guys. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comment section. And I hope to see you all again soon.